Good evening, everybody. I am on time-ish. I'm only 3 minutes late, which is not bad going for me, truth be told. Sorry I was a little bit late. It took a bit longer to have a shower than I thought it would because I was waiting for the hot water to come back on. Still have a little bit of a cough, so you're going to have to kind of bear with me here with this whole feckin' thing. But anyway, it is great to have you all here. I hope you're doing really, really well out there. There's already 100 of you waiting to watch this, so thank you so much for joining me. Lindy Lou yesterday discovered that she has COVID. I'm so sorry to hear that. Honestly, I'm starting to worry that Chloe's in the same boat. I was just checking on her there. She had a shower before me, and when she came out, she was roasting hot. So I think there's a possibility that she may have it. So I need to keep an eye on her. She said she will message me as the show is going on to make sure she's okay. But she does seem to be in better spirits, but definitely overheating. I did a test the other day, and initially it came up positive, and then the second test that I did came up as negative. And then yesterday and this morning, they both came up as negative as well. Chloe's one came up as inconclusive. And unfortunately, we couldn't get out to get another test. So I have to go in the morning and get one. So we'll see how she goes. Granite Owlbear just recovered as well. Hope you're feeling really well. We were only just talking about this last night with my aunt and uncle. They both had what we believe was COVID as well. So it was pretty bad. I tell you, I think I would rather have COVID as compared to influenza B. I thought I was going to die. I've been there and it sucks. Good to see you, Tony Brown. I hope you're doing really well. Sip of water for your dry cough. I have the next best thing. There's water in this coffee. Whoa, there's a little bit too much coffee in that coffee. It is so cold in here. I had to bring in a little space heater because the heating in the cottage isn't working at the moment. So anyway, you might hear a bit of heater noise here in the background, so take no notice of that. So a couple of things before we get going. I need to send a link to Colin as well. I'll send that over to you there in a minute. And yeah, we'll get going with the show. We have a few interesting things to cover today. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so there is now 220 of you watching right now. Holy shit. Welcome all. So first and foremost, I want to give a massive shout out and a massive thank you to tonight's sponsor and a general sponsor of this channel and somebody who has helped the channel so much, especially with the tech stuff. As you guys know, I don't tech, right? I try to tech and I fail regularly. So this person has been a massive help to me, and that is Stephen. You guys know Stephen from the side chat. He is a tech mastermind, an absolute tech mastermind. You'll see a link here, and I'll get him to spam that throughout the show. As much as you like Stephen, go for it, my friend. So he's got his own tech company, and he helped me with something today. And that something was getting a very special guest on the show that frankly I thought was dead and gone forever. And let me tell you, I tried very, very, very hard to try to bring this guest back from the dead, and with just absolute failure time and time again. I reached out to Stephen today, and within 12 minutes, 12 feckin' minutes, he had this special guest back on the show. So if you give me a minute, I'm just going to pop off screen while I go get him. Won't take long. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lads and lassies, members of the Demon Army, I need to hold on. God damn it, the course didn't work. Course wouldn't feckin' work, would it? First time, no. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Wait a minute. It's coming. I swear to God, it's coming. All right, that's what she said. Let's just give me a minute here. See, I don't tech, do I don't know why this one. Oh my God, this is just typical, isn't it? Typical. Right, we'll do it this way, lads and lassies. Spuddy is back. Spuddy's back, but Spuddy's back with a weird kind of a fuzzy look to him right now because we're trying to get him working properly. I need to cancel this and go back in. Well, that's a bloody kick in the bollocks. That's my fault because I set it up wrong. But fear not, I will get him up here in a minute. I'm sure a lot of you remember Spuddy and some of his fellow castmates. Uh-oh, what did I do here? I may have pressed something wrong, Steve. I did too. Hold on. I did. I pressed something wrong. Uh-oh. What have I done? What have I done? Wait a minute. I done something. I done something wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bear with me. I fucked up. Oh, well. Maybe we don't have Spuddy back for a minute, but gonna see if I can get him to work. I am having trouble, darling. Yes. Yeah. Now nothing's working. God fucking damn it. Can you close that door? Because it's absolutely freezing. All right. I'll let all right. I don't know what I did wrong, basically. I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh my god, what a shame. No, I didn't end the stream. I didn't end the stream. I was just trying to figure out what I did. I just son of a bitch. Oh well. I'm gonna just keep trying to make this work now. Motherfucker. That's my bad. I tried to run before I could walk there, I think, guys. I think that's what happened. Well, you son of a bitch. Oh, that's why that didn't work. I think. Nope, that's absolutely not why that didn't work. Well, that fucks that. Okay, I'm going to try again with the regular camera. No, that's not working. Son of a... Give me a minute. I screwed up. I think I got it working. Son of a way to go. Fucking space. Fucking spud. Ah, son of a bitch. See, this is precisely why I need a tech person. My God. Okay. I need to go back up here because now I've lost all the super chats that came in. So Spuddy's back. Spuddy is back. I told you you could spell spuds. Son of a bitch. I'm starting to worry there for a minute. Now, there's a good chance that I'll be stuck as Spud for the rest of the live stream, but I am totally okay with that. Pat says not sure what I expected from Irish stream and live stream. Darth Spud is back, ladies and gentlemen, at long last, brought to you by iFuse Networks. Just to let you know, though, that this fuck up is mine and not iFuse Networks because it's me, after all. Darth Tater in the house. Lads and lassies, let me know in the side chat. Do you remember and love and miss Darth Tater because he's back? He is back once and for all at long fucking last. And as I said, some of his castmates are back now as well. So that's absolutely awesome. Anyway, good to see you. Jude, Spuddy in the house, baby. Spuddy in the house. Anyway, finally. Sorry about that. Like, this is exactly what we all knew was going to happen. Let's face it. Now, there was 2 super chats came through. I can't bring them up on the feckin' screen because of my mess up, but here's the second one from Mary Smith. The first one says, first petty chat of 2024 for $5. And the second one is petty chat number 2 for the Spudster. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate that. And Knight of Northern Ireland for $2 says, hey, Chile, Pogue Mahone. TTU Laniv. You're a meal good. Pogue Mahone means kiss my arse in Irish. Kiss my big potato flavored hole. Whoa, I may have come in a bit too hot there, but you get what I was going for. Anyway, we got a lot of really fun shit to show you today. I got to send out a link to Colin. And I'd like to get a bit of feedback from you all on this whole situation here, right? Because I'm kind of like, I'm in kind of 2 minds about it. And it'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say. I just need to, because I'm not using the regular computer that I use. So I'm going to just bring up my emails and then we can go from there. Lindy Lou, thank you so much. Lindy Lou is gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships, and they went to Sue Ashley, Chef M80, Paul Fraser, Connie H, and Pat Pillin and Michael Hogg. They all got one. That's awesome. All right, so fucking hell. What a start. What a blinding start we're off to. This is what happens when you're a fucking space spud. I'm not that far away, but like I'm in space, so obviously it's going to take some time to get back here. You know what I mean? This is how it goes. Right, Colin, give me 2 seconds there now. I'm going to send you a link. I know you didn't expect to do this with an actual potato, but unfortunately, that's all I can do right now. So I'll figure it out. I'll get it all straightened out. So there's a few things to cover tonight, and one of those is a threat, basically, and it just depends on what way you read into it. And I'd love to hear your feedback on it. Now, bear in mind, there are a lot of you watching right now, so I obviously won't be able to get to absolutely everybody's comment. I absolutely will try, but as I say, I don't think I will be able to get to absolutely everybody. So anyway, if there's any questions or anything like that, then you can let me know, and I'll try my best to get to them. I'm going to also just slow the chat a little bit, but bear in mind, in slowing the chat, all that really does is it stops people from being able to kind of post too much in a row. So if there's a load of comments coming from different people, they'll still come in really quickly. So just beware that is the case. So I've sent the email now to Colin. He should be joining us here very, very soon. Now, the other things we have. So Chile was kind enough to share his final will and testament. And it's quite funny, I think. I honestly do think it's actually hilarious. Bobby Williams, good to see you too. I hope you're doing really well out there. I can't believe Spuddy's back. I actually can't begin to tell you how delighted I am that Spuddy is back. Like, genuinely, it is so cool. I didn't expect this to ever happen because I did try and try and try and try. And people all over the internet were having problems trying to get this app back. It's not easy to do. And then Colin comes along. He's like, yeah, give me, he said it'll take me about 10 to 15 minutes. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Don't you have to actually own some property to bequeath it in a will? Or in his case, bequeath it. Sorry, I had to. I know that's very childish. While we're waiting for Colin to come in, I'm just going to mess around with some more funny faces and stuff like that, because why the hell not? And I'm going to bring his will up. Now, this can all be confirmed by Colin as legit as well. So, I mean, I haven't got a problem proving any of that stuff. Now, the other thing is I'm going to be sharing with you guys some other stuff. Not today, but in a future stream. You might remember back to when I did this whole thing. Oh, sorry, Stephen, not Colin. My apologies. When I was fucking with Chile before, and I kind of made him think that I was going to do this big apology and all that kind of stuff. I was asked to delete a whole load of videos, and I did it as not deleted it, but privated them as a show of, you know, kind of a good faith effort. But what I forgot to do, because it's me, is I forgot to put them back up. So they're all going to be available again in the next couple of days. And I'm going to probably do a live stream in a few days, and I'm going to share them with you all. And we also have another special potato here today. You might remember Potato Trump. Happy days. Hello. This, I've been looking forward to this one. You might remember Potato Trump. It was one of my absolute favorites of mine to do. So I'll probably read some of his stuff out as Spuddy Trump. And of course, for the OG fans out there who remember my incident with the sparklers, I've got Sparkler Spud. Happy days. I can already feel Tony laughing in the side chat. All right, what else have we got here? What else have we got? I found another really cute one. So cute. Where is it gone? There's so many to choose from now. There's one of them here. It's got epic hair. This one. It's like my hair, but longer. Oh, yeah. I absolutely love it. All right, Colin, if you're watching, bud, I sent you the link. I think I did anyway. All right, what Spud do we want? We'll stick with Trump Spud. Okay. I think there was an Australian Spud. Possibly. I actually used to always appear on this channel. But then I stopped being able to. Okay. So not the Trump Spud. No Trump Spud. Okay. God, I missed this so much. This was just the best fun ever. I used to stream just doing this for hours. We used to have so much fun. It was such a good time. It's fucking Straya Spud. Bloody out. I'm so happy this is back. Oh my God. Thank you so much for this, Stephen. I can't thank you enough. Being able to have just regular old Spuddy back is something. But being able to have all the Spuds back, that's, I mean, giving an Irishman access to Spuds, like, we may as well just get married at this point. There was another one that I absolutely love. What's this one? It's just regular Spud, I think. Yes, this is regular Spud. I think we have Colin waiting backstage. We'll get him up here now in just a minute when I'm finished spudding around. Father Spud. There he is, Father Spud. It was just resting in my account. And Streamer Spud. Oh, I like this one. This one's pretty dope. We'll do this one. All right, but no, I'm going to put on a proper one here now for a minute, because you know, this is a very serious topic. We don't want to be fucking around either. I don't know how to turn the camera off, which is the problem. This is the problem that we face right now. But anyway, in the meantime, while I'm trying to figure this shit out, we'll get Colin from Project Constitution up on the stage. Welcome, Colin. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good. What's going on, man?
Doing really good, man. Thank you so much for making it here today. I really do appreciate it. I am sorry that I'm a potato right now. I don't know how to turn it off. And I'm afraid that if I do turn it off, I lose sound and everything again. So apparently I've gone total VTuber. Now I used to do this a long time ago. I was always doing my spuddy shit. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I'm gonna find some other faces and things that I can play around with. Oh, that's just
hilarious.
Oh man, I love it. It's so much fun. But anyway, so the reason we're here tonight, we've a couple of things to have a look at. So you reached out to me. Oh Jesus Christ! What did I press there? It's slow-mo, but it's actually kind of cool. You reached out to me. I think it was about a week or so ago. About an email, just a random email that you got from Chile, and all. So you just tell us about that because it's a weird one.
Yeah, I haven't had any contact with him for a while now. The last thing I sent out to him was maybe a month and a half ago. And that was just a cease and desist letter because he was stealing my artwork for his t-shirts, the Team DLZ ones or whatever. So I sent him that, and that's the last thing that I had. But just random out of the blue, like a week ago, he sends me an email with a link. Doesn't say anything, just a random link to a news article about how somebody offed somebody and made it look like an accident.
Exactly. So I've had a read of this article, and I actually have it here as well on ready to share. I just decided to do Karen face for now because I've always said that Chile's a bit of a Karen. So right. So let's get up this article. So it's about a guy called Mike Williams. And as you mentioned, this just kind of came out of the blue, right? Like the email just came out of nowhere. I do have the copy of the email, but basically, you can confirm it was an email that you received directly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He sent it to me directly.
And it was from his real account, not the one that I got fucked with.
Yeah, delete Lawz at Gmail, the actual one.
Okay, cool.
And there was no context there to it, dude. He didn't write anything. All it was just the link.
Just the link. So I just decided to come as Chile right now. So anyway, so this is the link that you received, and we're gonna have a look at it here. So Mike Williams' cause of death: Tampa Bay Buccaneers player may have died from dental hygiene issues. So I'll read it first, and then we can kind of talk about why he would be sending you this or whatever. So Tampa, Florida, a cause of death report filed by the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner said former Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Williams died of several causes related to his overall health, but stopped short of saying an injury to the head was the culprit. Williams died on September 12th after being hit in the head 2 weeks earlier while working at a construction site. Excuse me. It's unclear as to what extent the injury at work played a role, but his overall health, including dental hygiene, may have been a key culprit in his death. It's just sad that sometimes people forget about their mouth and they don't think that those things and how it affects the rest of the body, says Dr. Rajiv Kalra, a dentist with Agoka Dental. Under Williams's cause of death, there are numerous factors listed like bacterial sepsis, cerebral abscesses, necrotizing pneumonia due to multiple dental cavities, and infections and retained tooth roots. Dr. Kalra believes Williams may have needed some extractions that were never done. They're basically saying he had cavities in his mouth and he had teeth where the crown above the gums had broken off, and all that was left is the roots that hold the teeth in place. Those roots were probably infected, as well as the cavities may have gotten to a point where they were in the nerve of the tooth or the center, and that also spreads down into our bloodstream and could have spread from there as well. They said heart disease also played a role. Williams was first admitted to hospital a day after he was hit in the head by heavy supplies falling on him. Initial CAT scans showed that he had brain swelling and infections. The medical examiner believes these may have been caused by infections in his mouth that spread through his bloodstream. There's huge links between periodontal disease and heart disease and things like that. And so this is an indication, or it shows you how well our bodies are connected, Dr. Clara said. Calera said. The document does not characterize how much the injury may have contributed to Williams' death, but it does say he was a daily kratom user and had a history of marijuana use. Can anybody tell me what kratom is? I actually don't know what that is.
It's another form of legal weed, like hemp.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Like the Delta 8, Delta 9, it's like up in that area.
Okay, cool. So the Tampa Police Department is investigating whether there was anything criminal regarding prescription drugs he had taken around the time he went into cardiac arrest. Williams did have a medical marijuana license. He was first injured while working for an electrical company at a Target on Gandhi Boulevard, Tampa. Between 2010 and 2014, he played 54 games for the Bucks and 9 games for the Bills. The wide receiver notched 26 career touchdowns and had more than 3,000 yards. He was second in voting for the AP Offensive Rookie of the Year award in 2010. So you might be kind of thinking to yourselves watching this, well, what's this? Like how does this apply to you and to Chile and all that? So what was your view on the whole thing? How did you kind of view this whole thing?
Well, to be honest, I didn't even read the article. I just saw the link as it's spelled out in the link, that it was, murder or something that looked like an accident or something like that. And he knows I have, dental problems and stuff. I got, abscess and things going on in my mouth. So I kind of took it as a threat, especially with putting that to what he said, like 2 months ago, that he was going to send his Colombian cousins to come off me. So I mean, and
that's the thing. So like it wasn't in a vacuum either. Like, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like if you just receive that, on its own with no context and no history, you could kind of go, okay, that's weird. Like, for example, I've mentioned on my live stream, I had problems with my wisdom tooth, for example. So if you sent that to me, you could kind of say maybe it's him mocking that I had dental problems. But because of the fact that before, and we talked about this before, where he had basically threatened to send his Colombian cousins to go kill you, essentially, just to put a fine point on it. I think you have a visitor there behind you. There's an old boy having a look in the door there.
Oh, great.
Anyway, so what I want to put it out to the side chat here as well. Like, what do people think of something like that? So put yourself in Colin's position, right? And you receive a random email like that. What would your thoughts be in that immediate instance? It's certainly very strange because, like, it's his MO. It's the kind of thing he does, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's got a history of making threats for sure. That's without a, and it's always veiled threats. He doesn't outright. Usually, he doesn't outright and come out and just threaten somebody. It's usually veiled threats in one way or the other. So, like you said, as the history of the the context of what's happened in the past, along with that, kind of, I took that as a threat. So
exactly, and like and
I think
it does seem like it does seem like a lot of people tend to agree with you here. Like Angel says, it's a freaking threat. Jeremy Costello said, if it was me, I would make up a believable story. I'm not sure 100% what you mean there. Somebody says Chile is a coward. But that's the thing. He won't just outright come out and say it. Like, he's threatened me, I don't know how many times. Like, that whole thing about he's threatened to hold me down and beat me up and all this shit before. Like, this is nothing new for him. Let me see here now. Anybody else have anything? Yeah, and why would he send it? It's an unusual thing for him to just send out of the blue. Like, it could be a case that he was just trying to mock you. Like, that's very possible, but why specifically related to a death?
And he's got teeth problems himself. So, I mean, I don't really know if that's something he would mock on. I mean,
exactly.
It's weird. It's just out of the blue. No other reason that I can see for him sending that.
Yeah. So Bobby says I would take that as a threat. Courtney says I wouldn't take it as a threat. He's just trying to make you feel insecure or bad about yourself. That was the other. So they're like the two kind of things that I was thinking. It could be one or either of those. Let me see here now. Let's see. He's making sure his bases are all covered. That's true. Chile's living rent-free in a grifter's mine. Perfect irony. I think you might mean mind. I've got a feeling you might mean mind. I can tell you, and I know Colin can confirm this with me, we live rent-free in his head. I can tell you that right now. And I've got no doubt he's probably watching right now. And as you said before, that I'm probably one of his most hated. I think it'd be safe to say
most will be us.
Oh, without a doubt. I think probably you, me. I would imagine he really hates Kate, though. Probably above everybody else. Kate's number one there. Like I have no doubt about it. Like, and probably Josh, I would say, is up there.
Surprisingly, Josh has kept his nose clean and head down and hadn't talked about him. But he's still, to this day, he still is dead set on
really
Josh
fucking hates him, doesn't he?
Yep.
Like he really just, he just wants to get him so fucking bad. I'm going to put up a poll in the side chat. And I'm going to see what people think. So I'm just going to ask, was it a threat? And we'll just see what the kind of poll says. There is 500 watching right now. So we'll give it a few minutes anyway, and we'll see what, we'll wait till we have about 250 votes, and then we'll take it from there. So, Betty Boop reckons he does it for attention. I think that could be true. Sue Ashley says you're a threat to him. Oh, definitely. Because we're cut down his grift, basically. Chile is too much a man to hate anyone. This is from Crafted Chaos. He cares about people enough to put up with grifters like you. Oh, he hates us. Oh, we know that for a fact. Don't you fucking worry about that. We have people on the inside, put it that way. And we know exactly how much he hates us. A lot of people seem to think that Crafted Chaos is Chile. I've heard people say that before. I don't know, but I've heard that quite a bit.
He has a bunch of sock accounts. And I can tell you, I've never seen Crafted Chaos in one of his lives while he was live.
While he's live, you never see the two of them in the same place.
Exactly.
So, Chile, if you are that much of a man, right? There's 500 people watching right now. I think that kind of beats most of the streams that he has. So I would say, Chile, if you're man enough, come on the stream.
Come on up.
Tell us. Come on up. Tell us. Do you know what I'll do? I'll send you an email. Anybody wants to send him an email, let him know I'm streaming. And see will he come on up. Gia, I am so fucking happy to read that comment. I just got to tell you. I swear to you, when I say myself and Chloe were just talking about you this morning, I was a bit like, I don't know, we were talking about loads of different stuff to do with YouTube. And I was just saying, like, that was one thing that I regretted the way I spoke that night, but I just regretted that we hadn't resolved it ourselves first. And I really do appreciate having you here. It means the world to me. Crafted Chaos says, I'm not Chile, and I have been in his lives before. Baseless accusations, yet again, typical. One thing that says to me that might not be Chile is the fact that there's no ... Because that's usually his dead giveaways, ...
All I can say is I've never seen him. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I've never seen him.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen him in the same place at once. How many's watching right now? So there's 500 watching right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him an email right now, and I'm going to give him the opportunity to come up live. I would say that he'll bitch out and he won't come up because it's Chile. So, surprise, surprise. So it's, what is it? Delete Lawz. How the fuck did DELETE? Jesus. At gmail.com.
Yep.
I'll just put live with Colin. Hold on. Oh goddamn! I'm so bad at typing.
I just
I'm
think
going to
it's funny
send him.
how you sent
Sorry, go
him.
on.
I said I think it's funny how you offered to fly him out there to Ireland and everything, and he just totally
Oh, I
wussed
did,
out.
and I meant it. Like when the channel was doing like super well. I just like last year or whatever. I was like, I'll pay to fly him out. I couldn't do that right now, but I would absolutely pay to fly him out in a fucking heartbeat to come out here. And well, at the time he wanted to fight me. And I was like, fine, bring it on, bitch. We got a big barn out there. Like, we'll do it. No cameras, no bullshit, or I'll come to you. I did come to him twice and he never showed up. But
Anytime.
between you, me, and one other amazing supporter of this channel, he might be seeing me sooner than he thinks. And I don't mean on the stream. So yeah, we'll just leave that there because there's a good chance he might be seeing me a lot fucking sooner than he thinks. How soon? I don't know just yet, but yeah, trust me when I say he is definitely going to be seeing me again. So I'm going to switch back to Spud for a minute. While I just crash in here and catch this Will. So I sent him the email. If anybody, I'm not saying I'm against brigading and all that kind of stuff. I really am. So don't do that. But jump on there and let him know. Let him know that we'd like to have a chat with him. Like, clear his name, all that kind of shit. I've actually got a question to ask you as well about the Fifth Amendment in a minute. Steve Hicks, thank you so much for the $7.99 Australian dollars. And Justin Leonis reckons that sounds like a threat. It sounds like a threat to me too. In specifically in the case of him sending it after the threats that he'd sent you before. Do you get me? Like, that's where I'm kind of like, okay, there's probably a bit more to this than just him, having a shot at you or whatever. So it'd be interesting to see. Jim Finch says, whatever will you do now that he's moving from the studio and getting a new place? That's okay. We'll figure it out.
You have to find him now. Although that won't be hard because it won't be long before he doxes himself again.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he actually moving again? Is he?
He got evicted, I think, or he said he had to move. We don't know for sure it's evicted, but he claims he had to move all of a sudden.
I've got somebody, I won't share any names or anything because I've been asked not to, but I've got somebody who keeps me up to date on certain things. And that particular person happens to rent a place very, very close to his place. So I'm sure I could find out pretty easily what the situation is there, but we'll wait and see. But don't you worry about it, Jim. We'll figure it out. Bud. I gave you glowing references today, actually, as it happens. Let me see. He said he got evicted. According to him, he says he'll be in a new space by next week. There we go.
Jim's the man.
Jim's awesome. Like I'm sure we butt heads all the fucking time, but I love his work. I really genuinely do. And so
Same
yeah.
here.
That's why I was even talking about it there today. I was like, yep, him and a few other people are just intensely great at what they do. Stephen Hicks for $7.99 says, I sent Chile a few shamrocks the other night that he did not appreciate them. He gets so fucking triggered when people send him shamrocks. I love it. I know it is petty, but pettiness is what I do. Like, I love it. I don't give a shit whether people like that or not, but I love being petty when it comes to him. CA Papa Bear says, wait a sec, basic accusations yet again. Something tells me crafted chaos is Chile. Chile has a habit of calling everybody liars to and fro whenever. Freudian slip, Jose Maria de Cock. Well, to be a cock, you'd have to have a woman. Well, not necessarily. It could be a dude too. I mean, whatever you're into. But he's definitely. I've got a feeling it's him, but it may not be. So anyway, let's have a look at this voting over here. So we have 173 votes. We'll wait till we get to 200 votes. That's what we'll do. So we need 27 more votes, but I think it won't change the general view that people have right now. And so far, 75% of you think that it was a threat, and 25% of you think that it isn't. Connie H says that sometimes people deserve petty, and they do. Like, they do.
Absolutely.
People like him. I love being petty to people like him. You guys know what I'm like. I'll hear anybody out and I'll chat with anybody. But when it comes to him, I'm more than happy to be petty. Now, the other thing that came up, well, we're going to wait and see if he does turn up. Me thinks he won't.
It's too easy on him, honestly.
It is.
It's so easy to get under his skin.
Oh, it is big time. He's such a bitch that it just makes life so easy for us people that like to fuck with him, basically. I'm going to get rid of Spuddy here now for a minute because he's going to fucking burn out my laptop here. Right, let me just switch cameras. Oh, please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Yes! Whew, that was actually a relief. Mary Smith for $5 says, did somebody say petty? Oh, yes, we did. Tom Petty is in the house and my nipples are now hard. Thank you very much. I don't think he'll show up. We didn't plan for him to, but I'm just giving him the opportunity. I think, all's fair in love and war. And we'll give him the opportunity to show up and tell us, just give us an idea. Chili, why did you send him the link? Was it for the good of his own? You have an overturned Gary shirt? That is fucking hilarious.
I plan on burning that later.
Oh, man, that'd be so. You should film that.
Yeah.
Be amazing. Anna Exist says, I'm pretty and I'm petty. That's a pretty good mix right there. But yeah, what about the knee pressure though? He might not be able to show up if his knee pressure is high again. That was the biggest load of cock that I've ever heard in my life. So anyway, moving on from that, while we're waiting to see if Chili does show up again, I just don't think that he will. But while we're waiting, we're going to have a look at his final will and testament. Now, this is fucking brilliant. Okay, guys, I'm telling you right now, this is brilliant. I don't know why, but he sent it to me. And I know that you can confirm it's legit.
Yep.
And I'm going to bring it up for you right now. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So this is the final will and testament of Chile de Castro. But before we read that, Craft of Chaos says he's got better things to do than help you grift off his fame. Really? If I
You'd have to be famous first.
Oh, that's true. Like 250,000 bought subscribers is not fame. Not that all of his subscribers are bought. I'm sure they're not, but a lot of them fucking aren't. There's no doubt about it.
There's about 200 that aren't.
Without a doubt. Like, and I mean, yeah, and a lot of that was your work that got all those extra subscribers. Now, the other thing as well is that he had it out with YouTube about why he wasn't getting a play button. And it is fucking hilarious. Like, the interaction is so funny because he's such a, and I'm not going to use that word. He's just a moron, basically, and he does not know how anything works. He's like, I want my play button. But I might do a dramatic reading of that dressed as a Chili here, maybe later on. We'll wait and see. So anyway, this is the final will and testament. Craft of Chaos reckons that I'm only here to make money off of Chili's fame. Yeah, sure. Why not? Fucking A. Send me Ferraris and shit for Chili's fame. All right, so let's have a, oh god, no, that's a terrible angle. There we go. So this is the final will and testament of Chile de Castro. It says, my name is Jose de Castro, date of birth 19/11/74. This is all publicly accessible. It's not doxing or anything. If anything happens to me, if I suddenly sorry, I just had to point that out. I want to have a record of what the things I want to happen. So straight off the bat, that's some great Englishing right there. That's some amazing Englishing right there. If anything happens to me, if I suddenly, I want to have a record of what the things I want to happen. English major. I'm leaving my business and my videos to my cousin Kenny Hansen. Date of birth 8th of the 30. Oh yeah, 31st of the 8th, isn't it? Because it's the other way around in America. 77. everything that has to do with my social media platform, I would like my cousin Kenny to continue to run and sell the trifolds and the Fifth Amendment pullover card. I've already completed a template for it. I would like my cousin Kenny to work with my friend Moises, is it? And Mark Adams to ensure that people always have their rights on them. People continue to give away the product for free. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I may have accidentally gone to the wrong. Yes, I did. I think I put this the wrong way around. No, I didn't. Sorry. Please continue to give away the product. Please continue to give away the product away for free for people who can't afford it. My passcode, and this has been dealt with. So you might remember a few weeks back, I tagged Chile with just some numbers. Well, that's it, basically. I would like all of my recorded phone calls released. My cousin Kenny can edit them. Look in tape a call on both phones. Review all recorded voice memos on 3 phones. Kenny can confer with Mark about the cast of characters in my recorded calls, and some nobody can help with. I tried. The email is going to my backup email address. Sorry, this email is going to my backup email address with my partner, Mark Adams. Mark will make sure that everything is facilitated properly, as he knows I would do the same for him. Mark has been my brother this past year. I am currently a resident of California and residing in Nevada. Can you be a resident of 2 places at the exact same time? I don't know. Like, maybe you can. I genuinely don't know. I'm giving her this title. I'm not going to say any names right now because I need to protect her identity. My executive producer, especially in these particular situations, is telling me that we might just have to go out there and say hello. We might just have to go out there and say hello, but we'll see. Don't worry, Susie Q. He'll be back. Spotty'll be back. This email is going to my blah, 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 blah. I'm currently a resident of California and residing in Nevada. Kenny, please, can and will distribute some of the funds properly to my nieces and nephews, which is very kind. The business will only grow. I'm sure that I'll get the Fifth Amendment card done before my time is up. I am not suicidal in any way, shape, or form. I am having very strange pressures in my head. And now, I don't like Chile. I don't, but I will just say that I don't want anything bad to happen to him either. You know what I mean? Like like he's an arsehole. He's a jackwagon, but he's not that bad. Like, he's not like fucking Hitler or something that, you know, I would never wish any genuine bad on him. Like, you know, I want him to make a fool of himself, which he does quite often. Like, you've seen it way more than anybody else has seen it, like behind the scenes tomfoolery. And, but I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to him. Just, you know, to clarify that, like, you know, he's an arsehole, he's a grifter, he's whatever else. Like, you call me a grifter, like Craft of Chaos just said, low IQ grifter making fun of a guy preparing for his demise. Typical. No, I'm not making fun of him preparing for his demise. I'm making fun of what he's fucking saying in this email. I think everybody should have a will, whether you have absolutely jack shit. It makes no difference. Everybody should have a will. Doesn't matter how old or young you are. Do it 100%. For your family so they don't have to deal with that shit when you're gone. But anyway, I have a will. Yeah, it's bloody important. My puppies are going fucking nuts out there. Anyway, so okay, so I'm having very strange pressures in my head. It's moved. It's traveled from his knee. His knee pressure is now in his head. It was always in his head, like, if you think about it, but not like I'm crazy, like stroke-like symptoms. Even though I pass all stroke protocols, there's definitely something wrong. I've never felt anything like this before. The pressure is bouncing all around my head, and no, I'm not mental. It's just a very strange thing. That sounds really fucking serious. What were you saying, Colin?
I was gonna say there's definitely something wrong with him.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. He's fucked in the head. Yeah, I have a will, but I'm not going to send it to Chile. That's I have an epic part of my will for this channel, by the way, which I'm not telling you. When it happens, you'll know.
If you want a little bit of context, this from what he's saying in it, I think it's written back when he was having, where he felt like he was having a stroke or something. He had to go to the hospital.
That's right. Was that the time he ended up in hospital? And he was on like heart monitors and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, and he sent me those two videos, all jacked up on meds and stuff.
That's right. That's right. Oh my God. Yeah, those videos. Do you still have those videos?
Yeah.
Could you email them on to me if you get a chance, please? If it's not too much hassle now, there's no panic if you can. Because they were pretty fucked up, man. So
They're
that was
still
around
on my
this
channel.
time. Oh, they're on your channel? Oh, well, I'll just grab them from your channel. That's no problem. I'll pull them up on your channel in a minute.
They might be unlisted still, because I did take them down at one point when I thought.
Oh,
Chile was
yeah,
doing
when
their
all
life
that shit
thing.
was going on, yeah. But yeah, just say if you want to send me over a link, I'll definitely bring that up. Night Noodler says, is it really a surprise someone named Crafted Chaos is a supporter of Chile? After all, it's all about chaos for dollars. That's true. Like, I'll come on here and I'll shoot the shit. Like, some days I just sit here and talk absolute random bollocks, not about Chile or any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, it might make fuck all one day, it might do well another day. That's just the way it is. You know, it's no big deal. Oh, Jim Finch says that they have them over on Welsh News Network and he can link them if you can't find them. That'd be fantastic if Colin can't get them to hand easily. Kyle Lloyd for $5 says, do you believe American policing needs to be reformed? I'll be frank. I think all policing needs to be reformed. There's a lot that needs to be done. There's a lot of changes that need to happen right across the board, from the very low level policing, the inactivity of police, for example, here in Ireland. Like, I've noticed in the past 2 months, a massive increase of police presence on the streets, right? On the beat, old school, walking around, talking to the public. The reason for that is it took 5 kids to get stabbed in Dublin, 5 toddlers to get stabbed in Dublin for that to happen. And that's fucked up. They were too busy out there making sure people like me and others had feckin' motor tax, or people weren't using green diesel. Too busy doing that shit to protect people on the streets. So I agree. I think right across the board, police needs to be reformed. US is a different beast altogether, because obviously you have major issues there with not necessarily issues, but you know, access to firearms and way more people and different culture entirely. Firearms aren't a thing here. It's just not part of our culture. Knife crime is next to nothing here in Ireland. And it's a very low crime country, really, comparatively. So it's kind of hard for me to say directly, but definitely I do believe that there's always room for improvement. But it's definitely a topic that we could look at again. So stay tuned, because we're going to be doing regular podcasts from now on. So definitely. Satsu has been a member for 23 whole months. That's awesome. So you'll definitely have remembered Spuddy way back when. They were the good old days. They were the fucking good old days, man. Anyway, so while you're having a look there, I am going to continue with this one. So he says, to my supporters, thank you. Don't stop the mission. I apologize if this letter ever seems dramatic. I'm just a realist. People fall over dead all the time. I've never felt things like I'm feeling. So I want to make sure that my family, my social media channels, and my legacy continue. My cousin Kenny and my partner Mark will make sure that happens. Can I just clarify? And I mean this in no nasty way or with no ill will. It's a genuine question. When he refers to Mark as his partner, is that his partner, his business partner, or like a life partner, or like, are they a couple? I genuinely, that's just a genuine question. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Well, that clears that up.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you more.
It's just because it's not very clear. Like, if it was a case that he said, you know, my business partner, I'd be like, okay, cool. Boyfriend / husband. There was a story before, and I never really gave it a whole lot of credence, about Chile being married to a guy.
Possibility.
Can somebody tell me what that is, what that's all about in the side chat? Anybody who remembers? Oh, Dearman says business partner. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. And again, I'm not, I'm not, you know, trying to shit on him if he's gay or whatever. I don't care if he's gay. I don't give a fuck. As somebody said to me before, there's nothing gayer than a dude worrying about what another dude does with his penis, basically. And I agree. Night of Northern Ireland says homophobic much. I don't see how that's homophobic. Honestly, I don't. Like, it's just a question. I don't know if he's gay or not. I don't know if...
Yeah, I don't know either.
Do you know what I
It's
mean? Just from
nothing.
reading this, he just says partner. Like, to me, if somebody goes my partner with no context, I automatically assume they mean their partner as in their romantic partner or their life partner.
Yep.
And as for, maybe that's just a language barrier, maybe it's a different way that we say it here, but we would refer to, like Irish people, we don't really say boyfriend, girlfriend when you're adults. You say partner if it's not your fiance or your wife, you know. But that's all. I hope I didn't offend anybody with that. It's just a genuine question. I genuinely did not know whether or not he meant his life partner or whatever, and it doesn't matter. It's just a question. But that's okay. Night in Northern Ireland. I see there you said you're retracted. That's fine. I totally get that. That's because it can, things like that get lost. Anyway,
You have both the links, by the way.
Oh, you do? Oh, great. I'll bring those up here in a minute. He says, for the love of God, overturn Terry versus Ohio, get back to a constitutional standard. An appointed Supreme Court has done nothing but destroy our country. Time to change that. And he says, we don't stop even after we part. Thanks, Jose Chile de Castro. Excuse me. So that brings us to the end of his will. Now, you know, anybody thinking about and having to deal with their, you know, we're all going to die one day. And it's respectable that somebody would actually begin to prepare for that. And fair play to him for that. It's just funny. The content of it is just funny. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I can tell you this much. I have it in my will when I'm gone, whenever that may be, hopefully in the very, very, very distant future. You're going to have a fucking good laugh on my one. I can tell you that much, because you're going to see it here on YouTube if that even still exists.
It's just funny because he's not like writing it to his business partner or cousin. You know, the way he's writing it, the way he's wording it, it sounds like he's doing it for the public. You know, like he wants people to hear it.
Like it's as if it's going to be read out from the, you know, the steps of Capitol Hill or something. You know what I mean? Craft Chaos says Chile is a good man who deserves respect, not ridicules. Is that Hercules' brother? I don't think he's a good man. I'm sure he's capable of doing good stuff, but I genuinely don't believe he's a good man, you know? Just from the way he's acted. Like,
he only does good to other people as long as there's something in it for him.
If it benefits him,
exactly.
Right? Like, I totally agree. So the results of the poll are in. 270 votes. 76% of you said yes, and 73% of you said no. So it seems like the overwhelming view is that it did seem to be some kind of, at least maybe a veiled threat or whatever the case may be. So that's that part over and done with. The will part of it is just funny. I just had to read it. I just thought it was really, really funny. Now, the other thing that we came across, now I don't know, again, I tend to be out of the loop for a long time with things. The whole Michael Peratini thing, that's Blue Bacon, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to confirm because I wasn't 100% sure. It was we have proof essentially that he was illegally recording his court hearing with Blue Bacon. I don't know, has that been released before? Did he release it? I actually have no idea. So if people want to hear it, I'm happy to play it.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Does anybody in the side chat know?
Jim might know.
Oh yeah, Jim Finch might know actually. Has anybody ever heard it before? I wonder. I honestly don't know, but this one is directly from the horse's mouth, as it were. So we might play that here in a minute. We'll just wait and see if Mary has to play it. Mary hasn't heard it. I'm down for playing that for sure. But what I'll do is I'll play Colin's ones first. I'm just going to check and see if well, I didn't hear anything back from Chile yet. Let's see here now. So, oh yeah, here it is. So this is the first one. This is fucking weird. Jim says, I don't believe the recording has been played, but that case has drug on for so long. Yeah, it has. And you know what? I honestly, I didn't follow any of that because I was going through a lot of my own shit at the time. But it is quite funny. Like the way he's like, Your Honor, he's being a bitch. Like it's actually really, really funny.
Yeah.
I never really had a whole lot to do with Blue Bacon, to be quite honest. I had no kind of view of the guy one way or the other. I don't know if people's attitude towards him now is Blue Bacon good, Blue Bacon bad. I honestly have no clue. Like, I don't know. I know there's other people out there that cover it. I've had too much going on in my life to deal with any of this stuff. So I'm just going to play it anyway and whatever. Mary Smith says, so incredibly long, Jim Finch. Do you have the case updates on your page? Definitely. Jim, if you want to post a link to your website, like Jim's website, it covers everything. So it's a great way to catch up to date. And I'm definitely going to have a good sift through tomorrow to catch up. He has a new job. Oh yeah, Jim says to go to his website. Jim, I'll make you a mod there so you can post the link.
Yeah, everybody should check out his website. This man has an awesome website.
It's amazing.
I mean, if you're involved in this community whatsoever, I mean, he has everything you need to know on a daily basis.
And he's direct about it too. Like, some of the stuff that he says, you're not going to fucking like it. And that's okay. That's the way it should be, though. It should never be an echo chamber. Like, it just shouldn't. I think it dilutes what we all kind of want and what we expect from other people. So, that's why I never hold any grudges when it comes to that kind of thing. Like earlier, I commented on a video that I can't remember who was that made about me streaming while I was driving, and I held up my hands. I was like, yeah, he's absolutely right. I fucked up. I shouldn't have been reading the chat while I was driving. 100% shouldn't. And so there you go. Like, it's just, that kind of thing. So there's the link to Jim's website. So definitely check that out. Slim Cyborg, long time no see, my friend. I hope you're doing really well. RK says Blue Bacon is good people. I honestly don't know what people's views are. I've never had an issue with him. Anytime I've chatted with him, he seemed to have been a really good dude. I do know, though, however, that there was some problems in the past with like potentially pinching paperwork and shit like that. But I just don't know the ins and outs of it. I really don't. Anytime I've dealt with him, he's been more than cordial and nice to me. I've never had a problem with him. So don't hold it against me if people don't like him or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to play your video first. So this is from the time, around the same time that Chile wrote this email. And I'm going to bring it up here now on the screen. There it is.
Always going to be someone who has a better way to do it than you do it. When the way you did it was just fine. I'm just, no matter what, there's always going to be someone who has a better way to do it than you do it. When the way you did it was just fine. I'm just.
So like, he is, as we say in Ireland, holy shit, the noise. As we say in Ireland, he's off his tits there. Like, he's bollocksed. Is what we
sheets to the wind.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he's absolutely off his fucking nut there. As Paul Fraser Scotland would say, he's off his nut. Off it, man. Absolutely fucking nuts. And the other one, then.
Yeah, that was just weird. The other one is just hilarious. It's
the other one's epic.
Yeah.
There is that part at the end of that where he the end of that one where he kind of goes into this maniacal laugh. It's really fucking weird. I wonder, I'm just putting this out there because, like, fuck it, I'll be straight with you. I've been there. Do you think he was brought in somewhere for mental shit? Is that what's going on here? Or was he genuinely in there for heart stuff? I wonder.
I think he was in there for what he said,
for the heart,
yeah, whatever, something.
Because he did seem to be genuinely worried about that. But see, this is the problem. He's the boy that cried shit wolf, so he's impossible to believe.
Well,
that's for all of you Trailer Park Boys fans out there.
What it really turned out being was just exhaustion, because he'd be up all night, he wouldn't sleep, he'd be up, doing stuff all night and wouldn't sleep, wouldn't eat. He was doing his fasting thing, so he didn't eat, he didn't sleep, so he just exhausted himself.
Is he under the influence of drugs? Like, neither of us are doctors. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are. I'm not. But I do have a lot of experience in dealing with people under the influence. And to me, I'm just saying, he looks like he's blasted out of his fucking mind. Not necessarily there, because that's obvious. They obviously gave him something, you know, like Xanax or some kind of something to bring him down, and that's fine. Like, you know, I've been there. Fuck, God knows I had a few. You know, it's no big deal. But I wonder if it was probably it might not be meth or fucking. It's not meth. Let's be real. He doesn't have that kind of meth vibe. Adderall is kind of what I'm thinking, to be honest. Like, as somebody I've been on prescription stimulants, so I know how they make you act and how they make you feel. And by fuck, if you act like, there was one day ever that I accidentally took double what I was supposed to, which was still a very low dose, but for me it was a lot. And holy shit, I was pretty fucking up, you know, I was pretty out there. It doesn't, again, like, I've been around a lot of people with coke. It doesn't, again, seem to be coke. You know, it strikes me as prescription stimulants.
Oh yeah.
You know,
he's talked about it before. I mean, I haven't seen him do it, but you know, he's talked about doing it in the past.
Exactly.
You know, the Adderall and stuff.
So that he could stay up. As Crafted Chaos is saying here, he's exhausted because he's always working for us against the system. Okay, Chili. Cool story, bruh. I actually don't think that's Chili, by the way. I think it's probably somebody trying to push him, trying to make him seem like the good guy and whatever else. Right, so we're going to play the Michael Peratini thing. And again, thank you, Chili, for sharing all of this with me. I don't know why you've chosen me, but you know, alas, here we are. So this is audio only. Internet God says, breaking news, I have a statement from Governor to Castro's office. He is not high, you're just too low. We're just not catching up with him, bud. That's all it is. So anyway, we have this. So this recording, Chili recorded this on his phone. And now we could tell from his email earlier that this is a regular thing he does. He admits it himself all the time. But
against judges' orders.
Against judges' orders, he's done this, okay? And the irony in this whole thing is a lot of what's going on here is... I'm just going to refer to him as Blue Bacon. Blue Bacon is saying to the judge that he's misusing the information that he's given and he's recording stuff, whatever. So we're going to play this. I'm going to just have my headphones on. I just need to dip out to get a drink, and I'll be right back while I'm listening.
Now the phone's like in his pocket or something, so the audio is not that great. Just to let you guys know.
Castro versus Peter. Mr. DeCastro, I see you're signed up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, well, if you're appearing by telephone, you need to press *6 to unmute your phone.
Okay. Did that work, Your Honor?
You are no longer muted.
Did that work? Did that work, Your Honor?
Are you Mr. Peratini?
No, sir. I'm Mr. DeCastro.
Okay, now I see you and can hear you. Mr. Peratini, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, you want to unmute your microphone if you're appearing by phone by pressing *6.
Thank you, Your Honor, and good morning. Michael Peratini appearing pro per.
Okay, so actually I see Mr. Peratini. I don't see Mr. DeCastro by video, so I have that backwards. But I can at least hear you. Okay, so gentlemen, my intention today is if you needed something to add to your papers that you left out, you can tell me now. Otherwise, I was just going to take the matter under submission and issue a written order. Do you think you wish to be heard further?
I do, Your Honor.
What do you need to add? So, what I don't want you to do, Mr. Peratini, is repeat what's already in your papers.
No, of course, Your Honor. It's in regards to communications after this motion was filed by a Matt DeCastro. And I'm not sure who Matt DeCastro is, if he's an attorney of DeCastro, and I'm hoping that might be figured out today.
What was the name again?
Matt DeCastro.
And I take you said you received something in writing from him?
Yes, I've received repeated emails from Matt DeCastro almost daily for a period of time that has a message that is or is almost identical to, quote, please withdraw your opposition to Jose DeCastro's motion of recovery of costs of personal service by May 24th, 2023, or this motion for sanctions will be filed with the court. Thanks. If you stop receiving the safe harbor notification, reply with a stop. Your request will be honored within 10 days, end quote. He's also in other emails offered me legal advice and has seemed to indicate that he is assisting Mr. DeCastro with the filing or the drafting of motions. And I just want to clarify who exactly that is.
So, Mr. Jose DeCastro, do you know who this Matt DeCastro is?
Yeah, he's an associate of mine.
What does
Alter
that mean
ego.
in terms of an associate? Is he a licensed attorney?
No. He just works as a courier for the court, delivering the stuff that has to be delivered because I can't contact him. He filed a restraining order against me. Michael Paratini is what you call an internet troll. And so he's really a funny fish. It's hard to put a finger on him. So I can't contact him. And so I was just following him.
All right, let's just pause it up there for a second. Like telling the judge that he's an internet troll. I mean,
And a funny fish.
and a funny fish. And he can't put his finger in him. Tell me, who is Matt DeCastro? Because I've heard that name come up. And again, I just haven't looked into it a whole lot. And I don't know what the story is with this whole Matt DeCastro situation.
Matt DeCastro's his alter ego does not exist.
Is that for sure, though?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and like what, and this isn't like questioning your honesty on it, but what evidence do we have of that? Like, what's the, how do we know that it's his alter ego?
That is an email address that he shares with Mark and Tony. They all have access to it.
Okay,
I
so
know
they're
that
all
much.
using that. So you know that for certain.
Yep.
Okay. And I obviously don't want to pry too much because I know there's some stuff that you can't say, but how do you know that? Is it from when you were working with them kind of thing or?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Because I know for a fact from talking to a lot of people that a lot of people have gone looking for this Matt DeCastro person. And also, I received emails from Chile in the past when I would just have a bit of over and back with him or whatever, that he claims that his cousin, I assume that's Matt or Cece, are the ones who look into his emails for him, that read his emails for him and then respond to them. And I never really knew whether or not he was a real person. I always said that this whole notion of it was actually his excuse me, that it was actually his cousin responding to me. I always thought that was bollocks.
Oh, it's absolutely fake.
Because it was absolutely him. There's no doubt about it because the wording, the structure of the emails were exactly the same as what he would do.
Oh, absolutely.
So
you can tell it with his writing.
Oh yeah, 100%. The whole ... thing, like just the wording, the bros, all that shit. I'm just gonna grab a few of these comments before we continue, just so I don't lose track of everything. Michael John Dennis says, by the way, Demon, how is Chloe? She's doing okay. I just went in to check on her there a minute ago. When I was coming back in from getting a drink. She's doing fine. She's still a little bit under the weather though, so I'll be keeping a keen eye on her. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick myself. Paul Fraser of Scotland for $5 says, Chaos Demon shows us Chile to laugh at him, not with you, Lavy Heed. Lavy Heed means like toilet head. It's Scotlandish. Teresa Flaubert for $13.99. Oh, for fuck. See, I always have to read out anything that people say in Super Chats. It says, Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? No, sir. No, sir. We've all been fed by Chile. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? No, sir. No, sir. We've all been fleeced by Chile. That's quite something. And Griff Kai says, Matt Castro is the name that was used on email sent to Blue Bacon with respect to the case. So there we go. Because I did think that I may have heard you say a word while you coughed there a minute ago while I was out of the room. I think the word you may have used was fake.
Alter ego, yeah.
So I wonder if, for example, so this case is still ongoing, is it not?
Yep. The one in California is still ongoing.
Okay. So I wonder, and
Although
I'd
I
actually
think
put
I
this.
haven't been following it, but I think it's on its last legs.
I wonder if Jim might know, because Jim he's just amazing at this kind of thing. He might know, but would it be possible maybe to compel Chile to inform us of exactly who Matt DeCastro is, or who CC is for that matter, considering that they seem to be a party to this whole thing in some way? Would it be worth compelling them to appear? Jim says next hearing is in the California cases in August. So I don't know. Because I feel like he'd be in a bit of legal trouble, would he not, if he was suggesting that this person is real and it isn't in fact a real person, especially
absolutely.
in court, in open court, you know?
He was violating the restraining order against Blue Bacon
via this Matt DeCastro.
Yep.
Exactly. So, all right, let's play on, and we'll see what else he has to say.
No, you can. In fact, you're going to need to. So the restraining order that you have entered, it should permit you to communicate to the extent is required in this lawsuit with each other. And the minutes will reflect that the court does order you, Mr. Jose DeCastro, to meet and confer and communicate directly with Mr. Peratini.
He won't provide a phone number. He won't provide any way to contact him. He professionally hides himself. That's what he does for a living. He professionally hides his identity online. It took a long time. It took a long time to find him, to serve him.
Okay, you can stop, Mr. First of all, I'm going to need you to use video next time, Mr. DeCastro, so I can help manage the conversation. If you're unable to do that, then I'd prefer you to appear in person. But I'm not going to tolerate this kind of gamesmanship between both of you. Both of you are ordered to provide a telephone number, an email address, as well as your mailing address for you to communicate directly with each other regarding this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
All right, then the matter on the motion, the matter will be submitted, and I will notify you of my ruling. And the next court date, it looks like we got coming up. We got a demur scheduled for June 27. Let's see. Double check. Who's that? So that's Mr. DeCastro's.
Your Honor, I have a couple. I had a preliminary statement I was going to say. Is that you want me to say that?
No, I don't need any preliminary statement. I've read the papers.
Yes, sir.
So the matter's submitted.
Yes, sir.
And I see we got we'll deal with the demur. Not sure what it is actually. Demur and an answer, but I guess we'll deal with that in due course. And then we've got another hearing on a demur, which is Mr. Peratini's demur. And so that'll be, I guess that's coming up in August. So do either of you have the intention to actually hire a lawyer?
Not this time, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Mr. DeCastro?
Your Honor, I can do my own paperwork. Mr. Peratini's paperwork is unreadable. It's not possible to use it as a court document.
That was my question. Stop. That wasn't my question. My question was either of you are going to get a lawyer, because I strongly urge you both to do so. Practicing law is hard, even when you're a licensed lawyer, and when you are not licensed, it will become very challenging and difficult for you. And the court cannot bend the rules in any way. The court will hold you to comply with those rules, including the rules of court, the California rules of court, as well as the local rules for the Superior Court of Los Angeles County. So with that being said, I will see you both presumably at the next court date. And in the meantime, the minutes today will reflect that you are ordered not to make any reservation in the court's reservation system for any demur motion or otherwise, unless you're filing that motion within 2 days thereafter. If there's discovery disputes, I might not require an informal discovery conference between the two of you. If you want to get lawyers, then I might do it, but otherwise I might just suspend that IDC requirement if there are discovery disputes, and let you file the appropriate motions, and I'll deal with them and impose the sanctions where needed. And then last but not least, make sure that in the future you deliver courtesy copies to the department of any law motion paperwork that you're filing. Any questions regarding the court's case management?
No, Your Honor, not from Mr. Berrettini.
How should I reach out to Mr. Berrettini to get his contact information to have a proper conference hearing?
It should be on his paperwork that he's filed with the court. Did you have that in the caption of your paperwork, Mr. Berrettini?
Your Honor, I have my email address. I've been very hesitant to provide my phone number because historically in the past, Mr. DeCastro has abused my personal information.
Objection,
which is one of the reasons I have a
objection.
protection order against him.
It's totally fake.
Excuse
Objection.
me, this is a trial. You don't get to say objection when someone else is talking.
He's not giving evidence. Like, you can't object as such, you know, like, for fuck's sake.
So I'm going to let you provide that telephone number. And then if Mr. DeCastro abuses that privilege, then I can make a protective order to prohibit that and deal with it accordingly. So obviously you should not be talking to each other except during business hours, during Monday through Friday. And if a person doesn't want to talk to you anymore because they believe it's become harassing, you should stop. And the person who believes it's harassing should make the appropriate motion for a protective order.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Anything else, Mr. DeCastro?
No, I'd like to resolve this. I'm the plaintiff. I didn't want to be here, so I'd like to get it resolved for sure.
Is he going to give him the telephone number?
He's the one that filed the law.
Yeah, Mr. Berrettini,
Exactly.
I'm looking at your caption. It is not there. So do you want to email him that telephone number?
Absolutely, Your Honor. I can do that today.
And Mr. DeCastro, I assume all your contact information is on your paperwork?
Oh yeah, he's contacted me thousands of times.
Thousands.
Let's see. Yeah, I see your information is there. So, all right. Then with that being said, I am going to move the case management conference. I see it's currently scheduled for August 7th. I'm going to actually move that up to June 27th, which is our next court date. And you folks are ordered to meet and confer in accordance with California Rules of Court 3.727 and 3.724. Specifically address the roadmap for discovery or any law motion matters that will need to be addressed before trial. Okay, with that being said, I will have the clerk give notice, and we'll see you at the next court date. Thank you all.
Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, do you know what? Like, originally, I wanted to raise that because of him recording in court when he was told not to, right? That was the initial reason for playing it. But then the question of, will the real Matt DeCastro please stand up, became the question of the night, right? So I wonder what kind of legal issues could he face here? I'm guessing perjury anyway for a start, right? Now they're not under oath in these hearings, but I think it's implied though, is it not?
Yeah, especially. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an attorney or anything, but there's definitely. I know he can face legal consequences over it, and I know he can get violating the harassment order as well. So there's at least two things. I don't know what kind of legal consequences.
Oops.
But I do know that he can get legal. Like perjury, for like you said, for sure. And then there's something else too. I've heard a bunch of people say there's something else also.
Just for the record, for anybody who hasn't seen it, sorry, I just spotted this come up on my homepage. Masshole Troll Mafia released a video 40 minutes ago, 23 minutes and 20 seconds of Aiden totally not intimidating witnesses. That would be a good watch. I'm looking forward to watching that one. Hold on, I'm just going to get a link for that. Because poor old Turtle Boy is he's facing a bit of fucking trouble, big time. We had a good chat about that earlier today, whether or not it's, you know, legit that he should be in trouble for it or whatever, but I don't know, man. He seems to be kind of in a dangerous position right now. He fought the law and the law fucking won, you know?
He poked the bear and the bear's swatting him big time.
Like, I've got no problem with somebody calling out some bullshit and being like, okay, I think this is wrong. I don't know anything about the case. Most people seem to be suggesting that he is wrong, that, you know, this person is guilty or whatever. I don't know, because I haven't looked into it enough. I don't care, frankly. I just don't give a shit. But at the same time, I've no problem with somebody standing up to the man and being like, fuck you, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. But he went way too deep. His little tiny balls got too big for himself, and he tried to change the whole legal process by himself. He did it the wrong way. You know, put things out in the cold, hard light of day, by all means. Like, fucking, I'll stand by you on that one. But he made an absolute tit of himself.
Like I say all the time, you know, if you're a real activist or a reporter or whatever, you report the story. You don't make yourself the story. Precisely.
Betty Boop says, call the person live, left a message. Like, that's the stupidest shit you can do. Like, I mean, how stupid can you be? Now, we still haven't heard anything back from Chile, unfortunately. I was hoping that he might come up live with us and give his side of the story. But let me just put this question out to you, Chile, because let's face it, there's 535 people watching right now, and I'm fucking certain one of them is you. Who's Matt DeCastro? Who is he? Because from everything I'm hearing right now, and from my own experiences of dealing with Matt DeCastro, he's fake. He's you. But I'd be interested to see what Chile has to say on all that. So I might put up a short later on. I'm going to ask him straight out, who is Matt DeCastro? Simple as that.
I hope the Las Vegas lawsuit at least gets to discovery phase. If they get to discovery phase, then that's something that Blue Bacon probably could do. Like, he could compel him to produce Matt DeCastro.
I think he should.
Oh, yeah.
If Blue Bacon's watching right now. Obviously, he's got a lawyer now and everything, but I'm just saying it might be a good thing to show that this Matt DeCastro is fake and that Chile has propensity, is that the right word? To bullshit, basically. He's a bullshitter, essentially. Take care, Gia. It's absolutely fantastic to have you back here in the side chat. Absolute pleasure.
Thanks for coming, Gia.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with the whole Matt DeCastro fiasco, which just became a fiasco about 15 minutes ago, because I obviously had heard the name, but I didn't realize until I heard somebody go fake, and then see it pop up in the side chat, loads of people saying that he's fake. I was like, okay, maybe there's something in this. Maybe we need to look into this a little bit. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with the whole thing. As for the veiled threat side of things, it does seem like an overwhelming majority of people do seem to agree. And let's just get a quick numbers game here in the side chat. 1 for yes, it does seem to have been a threat, or at least a veiled threat of some description, or 2 for no, it's not a threat, or 3 for it's intentionally being left open to, people to decide for themselves whether they think it's a threat or not. We've heard him threaten. We know that he often wishes harm on people. The one that just sickened me the absolute most was when he wished bone cancer on the children of people that he hated. That to me was sickening. That was the worst of the worst.
That was absolutely the worst.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the other thing is, that he's completely rails against nobody going to jail. He doesn't want anybody to go to jail unless you're against him.
Mm-hmm. You've seen the text from his private text about me, right? Mm-hmm. Was it a Telegram group or a Kick group or something like that?
Signal.
A Signal. And somebody had leaked it in there. I think we had somebody on the inside or something at the time. I can't remember the specifics, but somebody leaked it in there that I had gotten locked up because I got in a fight with some cops who tried to take my brand new Harley from me in Dublin. And basically it was a fake arrest record that I had made. And in Ireland, all legal documents have the English and underneath it, the Irish, so the Gaelic writing. So every legal document, every road sign, like even in a supermarket, so where you have like pay desk it'll say like Descarigate or whatever. So it'll always have the Irish translation. But what I did, knowing full well that Chile and Turtle Boy, who both fell for it, would fall for it, I changed the Irish language part of it, and I put a whole load of hidden text in there, like Chile de Castro's a fucking idiot and all this kind of stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And they both fell for it. And when that text went to him in that group chat that I'd been locked up, he said something to the effect of like, I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that he's going to jail and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, really, motherfucker? Really? I will just take my own hat off to myself for that one. That was without a doubt my second best troll.
Yeah, I was
Chile.
gonna say you've had a few really good trolls.
I've had a few fucking dingers, and I have no like background in it or whatever. I just do it. I like to fuck with people. Only people who deserve it. I never go out of my way to fuck with people. And this is the only time I think I'll ever disagree with Lindy Lou. It was my second best troll.
Yep.
My best troll at Chile was the time that I told him that I was going to delete everything and apologize and pay him 10 grand. And when I came on, I told fucking nobody that I was doing it. Nobody. And when I went live, I deleted all of my Chile videos. I had like sent him emails, all this kind of stuff. Everybody thought that I was doing it. Everybody thought it was legit. And people were going fucking nuts in the side chat. Like, I can't believe you're turning on us. I'm unsubscribing. And I was like, I got to end this soon because people are really getting pissed off. And then I was like, I got everybody angry. And I was like, I'd like to apologize. And then I flicked on the fucking Conor McGregor saying, I'd like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. And he was told live. He was live streaming at the time. And while I think actually, Paul, I think you were the only person that I may have told. I think it was you and one other person possibly. And he was live streaming and you could actually see the color drain from under his foundation when he realized that I was fucking with him. Like, it was absolutely brilliant. I just was buzzing after that. Like, it was amazing. There's about 1,400 people tuned in thinking like, oh my God, I can't believe he's actually going to apologize to Chile. I was like, he thought I was sending him like 40 grand. I don't have fucking 40 grand. Are you kidding me? If I had 40 grand, I'd be setting up my new channel. I have a new channel planned for the future. Hopefully, all going well by the end of the summer, I'll be able to start it. I want to buy an acre of land and build a studio and a little mini farm and all that kind of shit. So it's like a whole new thing I'm working on. That's what I'd spend my 40 grand on. Chile can come looking for it otherwise. Fuck that guy. Let me know on the side chat, because there's a lot of you watching right now who are probably there for that. Did you believe me that I was actually going to apologize to him? People were pissed, man. People
I did.
were so fucking angry.
I was
I
watching.
think
I
everybody did. I think everyone did. Like, Chile definitely did. Like,
yeah.
he definitely believed. He was so angry. It was beautiful. Mr. Shigura said, Irish Demon, catch up with us in Discord if you need Chile updates. You know the room. I don't. I'm so bad with Discord. What I would ask you to do, Mr. Shigura, if you'd be so kind, just send me a message on Discord in a minute, and I'll check it on my phone when I get off air, and I'll catch up with you, because I got some things that I want to pick your brain on. As I said, needless to say, I can't give you an exact time or date, but I'll be meeting up with him real soon. Really soon. Like, maybe not like this week or anything, but pretty fucking soon. Let me just see. Chloe, you all right? You what? Just blowing your nose. Oh, okay, yeah, no, she's still sick. Do you want to come in and say hello real quick before we go off? Oh, she's going to come say hello. So she's not too bad then. Andre says, something seemed off watching it. I did think you were setting something up. A lot of people were saying it in the side chat. And so I think it was just Paul and one or two other people that I had told. And I remember sitting right here where I'm sitting right now, watching it all unfold in the side chat, and I was deleting comments like fucking crazy. People saying, oh my God, he's trolling. I do remember you, Bobby, being so fucking angry about it. There's some lovely comments coming in for you, Chloe. Angel says, hi, Chloe, love. Paul says, hi, wee lass, hope you're good.
Get well
Johnny
soon.
May says, Chloe, darling, you take care of yourself. Colin says, get well soon. Lindy Lou says, hi, Chloe. Connie says, hi, Chloe. How are you feeling? You look much better. Look at how adorable you.
Great.
You still feeling a bit shit? Betty Boop says hello.
Hello.
You've had some day, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's been a rough one, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The heat coming off of you is fucking intense.
But I'll be better soon. I'm on the other side
I'll
of
be
it.
better soon.
Hopefully.
But you were getting better, and then you just
Yeah.
you dipped. I'm gonna take you for the nicest dinner ever when you feel better.
Ooh, thank you. Well,
I'm gonna
thank you,
take you
sir.
to. Where would you like to go? You tell me. Actually, hold on. I'll pull my old trick. Never guess where I'm taking you for dinner when you feel better.
Where?
Damn it.
McDonald's.
Guess. Guess. This is a magic trick that I learned.
Italian restaurant.
An Italian restaurant.
Yeah, I love
Oh
Italian
man.
food.
Okay. This is a trick I learned, right? For all the lads out there who have girlfriends and wives, and if they're like mine, they never fucking can decide what they want to eat or where they want to eat. Pro tip: never plan it. Just say to them, guess where I'm taking you for dinner. And if they go, oh, we're going to, Pizza Hut, you're like, yes. That's the tip. But no, I'm going to take you for a lovely dinner now when you feel better.
Oh, thank you.
We're invited over to Paul's for dinner
Oh, I love that.
in Edinburgh. My auntie's
I'd
actually
love to
over
go
at the
to
moment.
Scotland.
Lindy Lou says Macca's. Paul cooks French fries, and he speaks French while he's cooking French fries. So they're French fries. Wimpy, was that the one in town that you like? The one in Fermoy? What's that place?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
think that's
Wimpy?
called Wimpy's.
Yeah, but the only thing is they have lovely food, but you never get what you actually ask for, and it takes about 4 hours.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You ask for a chicken burger and you get like a beef burger.
You get a beef burger and a bag
Yeah.
of chips or something.
I hate
Tell
that.
me, oh, it's the worst. It always happens in that place, but the food is so good that you just can't complain. It's fantastic. So did you know about any of this stuff that was going on with Chile? No, you weren't watching the live stream.
I was slowly dying.
All right, okay. No, that's fair enough. Colin lifted the lid on something. I was out of the room when we were listening to him talk about a guy called Matt DeCastro, and Colin just went like, fake. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, we got something here. Oh, hell yeah. Pope Phil said if we come over, he'll do some smoked brisket. One of my absolute favorites.
I have
I
never
love
tried
brisket.
brisket.
You've never had brisket?
No.
Oh my God, brisket is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, so we kind of come to the end of it. We covered a lot of ground there. It'd be interesting to see what happens with this Matt DeCastro thing. I invited Chile on the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was out buying himself some new tampons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
large
So he
size
couldn't come on air. He's been a bit of a pussy.
for his heavy flow.
Oh God, babe. Just bleh. Women. But anyway, Colin, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens from this one. I wonder if he'll come back at us. I'm surprised he's not live streaming. Usually whenever I live stream about him, he live streams himself.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
Maybe
we're
later.
losing you. Oh, hopefully. I'll be ready and watching. Bobby asked,
You there?
I think we lost you. You're frozen.
Did I lose you?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Or are we frozen?
No, we're not frozen. We're good. But anyway, Colin, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll catch you later. I'll send you an email there later. I need to catch up with a few things. All right. Well, we lost Colin. Jeez, babe, your face. You're just like, can I show you something really cool?
No, I apologize for
Don't
all
apologize.
of this.
You only look gorgeous. So we've been talking a lot about doing our podcast.
Mhm.
And
I just want to read this one. Bobby Williams says, Chloe, have you tried the mac and cheese yet? I have. And it was exactly what I was expecting. Like, I loved it because it was just,
shite.
no, but like, it was exactly what I was expecting.
It was, yeah.
It's how I imagined
I was
it
too
to
sick
be.
to taste it, actually. We still have 2 other boxes of it. I got to taste that, actually.
But it's exactly how
Um,
I imagined it.
Let me see. Paul Morrison for £2 says, what has Egypt Chile done now? Oh, man. You got to go back. You'll enjoy this one. Holy shit. Let me see here now. Bob Nodell's Gyroscope. Thank you, Bob. Says, dad joke, when's the worst time to have a heart attack? During a game of charades. Did you get it? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Chloe, what has 6 eyes, 16 tentacles, and quacks like a duck? I don't know either, but it's in my kitchen. Please help.
I like that one.
Why are octopuses always laughing?
Oh, I don't know.
Because they have 10 tickles.
Oh, no.
I think I killed her. Y'all good? Y'all
I'm all
good? You're a
good.
natural beauty.
Oh, why? Thank you. I don't feel it right now, but
You have to add lots of butter. We didn't add any, as you would call it, butter.
oh, I didn't add any butter. I just added milk.
Butter. I love the way you say that. All right, let me see here now. Right, so
Ouch, didn't he start with didn't he start with that labby he'd chili Paul?
Why did you do the little?
I don't know.
little-
I feel like it's a very Scottish
didn't he
thing.
start with that Levy Heed? My auntie, my Scottish auntie's watching right now, so she understood that 100%. So how do you feel about potentially going to Las Vegas? Going causing a bit of trouble.
Causing a bit of trouble.
Not trouble. No,
I was
that's the
about to say,
wrong
I'm
one.
not
I
really a
absolutely
troublemaker.
should not say that. Not causing trouble. I'm worried because Chile is not showing up for my live stream. He's not emailed me back, and I feel like I need to go and do a welfare check. Just saying.
Oh.
Might have it organized already. Who knows? Maybe.
I would really like to go to Vegas, but just because I want to go to Vegas.
Not because of Chile.
No.
I got to be honest with you. I want a mandate with Chile.
Oh.
Because he's
a nice romantic dinner?
Well, he stood me up like 5 times already. Well, like thrice. Thrice, yes. Thrice.
I might love you and leave you because I'm about to
Can I show you one thing
coughing.
first, please? You can cough. You can cough. You've got a really cute cough. I gotta just show you one thing because you haven't seen it. You've only heard of it. This is fucking brilliant.
What is
right? Oh God Almighty, what happened there? Bear with.
I
Wait,
don't know
wait a minute.
quite what's happening now, but
yeah, the color don't look so good there, babe.
Oh yeah.
Now it's not working again. Son of a. Okay, I may have fucked it all up again. Oh man. All right, look at camera 2 on the top of the.
Oh.
Right, I'll come out of the screen.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, why is it doing this to me?
Top of the laptop you need to be looking at.
Oh,
wait, now you're good. Now you're good. Look up there. Oh my God, you're the cutest potato in the world.
Hello there.
I knew you would do that. I knew that would be the first fucking thing you did.
I'm a potato. Oh God, I think I'm in like when you get a fever and you start.
I can see why you do it. It's like the first thing you're like. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, wait, I'll pop back out.
Oh yeah. I feel like my temperature may be running rampant.
Go on, you go to
brain
bed
right now.
I'll follow you in a bit. Fuck off.
Oh, I want to say goodbye.
Oh yeah, do all that shit.
Potato.
Hold on, let me
Goodbye.
I'll put on a different. I'll put on a different.
Can you make me look really great? Like, can you make me look nuts?
Baby, it's an app, not magic.
Oh, hurtful.
Sorry, that was not nice. Now we're talking. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm gonna love you and leave you all. Thank you guys for wishing me well, and I'll see you soon.
Go on. See you in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it. Good night. Anyway. All right, babe. Go on. I'll talk to you later.
Do you have the lighter for the candles? I'm hoping it might.
What was that candle you got? The chesty one. That was really cool. I don't have it. It's around somewhere. Anyway, so that is where we're at with all of that stuff. As I'm saying, there's a good chance that I will be heading to visit our dear friend. And we will see how that works out. I'm not sure when yet. We're working on it. I think it'd be brilliant. I am worried about him. Worried about his welfare because he hasn't responded to me. What am I supposed to do? You know, he's a good dude that I'm trying to take care of over here. All right, let's fuck around with some of these. I'm so happy that I have this back. Steven, man, what a legend. You take care, Lindy Lou. Mind yourself, darling. All right, we're going to go spud mode for a minute. Because, like, let's face it, that's what you're all here for. Oh yeah, Spuddy's back, baby. Wicks for nipples, absolutely. Second best potato. That's the thing. Like she's upstaging me the whole time. You take care, Misty Eye Girl. Have a good one. But yeah, I'm going to be heading over there to say hello. Basically, I don't know when yet. But we're going to wait and see what happens. So if you start seeing me dressed as a spud a lot more, you're not going to know where I am in the world, are you? Because I may be in outer space. We'll wait and see. When are you going to be in Vegas? Hubby and I are going to be there the weekend of January 26th. Possibly. We're going to see. I need to work on a few things first to make sure that can actually happen. 2 seconds there now. All right. Let's see how that goes. Someone get the fry on. It's time for waffle fries. I've never had waffle fry. What's a waffle fry? If I do get out there, I'll definitely do a meet and greet out there. That'd be a load of fun. That'll be a ton of fun. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll get my all of my vaccinations before I do that. That's for damn sure. Let's see. All right, let me see. What spud do you want next? We'll do one more spud and then I'm gonna get out of here and go to bed because I'm fucked. Everybody loves Donald Trump's bed. The dictator. Feisty potato. I am a feisty potato, in fairness. To be fair, they would spot me a mile off if I turned up as a big floating fucking spud. That's for damn sure. Let me see here now. I really like the one with the hair. Where's the one with the hair? Hold on now. I just can't believe that I got this back. It's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, there's the one with the hair. That's fucking dope. I love it. I wish I had glossy, lovely hair like that. All right, let me see. How do you move a stubborn rhino? I don't know. Stubborn rhino. Try me. I don't know. I am worth it, L'Oreal. Heavy metal spud. Hell yeah. I love this one. I don't know why this one's so good. Hell yeah. That would actually be really cool. I'd be absolutely well up for that. The only problem is I might not be able to let people know when I'm going. It's kind of hard to... I'll have a good think about it and I'll see if I can figure it out. All right, let me see if we got any others. What's this one? Okay, that's not what I thought it would be at all. It's like Dolly Parton spud or like 70s hair metal spud. I love it. The best way to move a rhino is offer him a carrot. Irish Demon driving extreme tractor. That's confusing. I don't get that one. I got to be honest with you. I do love Straya spud. Bloody out. Did you hear about the two fries walking down the street? They were salted. God almighty. God almighty. You take care, Neepede. I'm going to get out of here now in a second as well because I'm exhausted. It's getting late. And I'm going to get up early, do a bit of work. Trump tater, not orange. That's actually a good point. That's a very good point. Let me see. What else have we got? Halloween potato. God damn. It's crocodile spud D. I like that. Let me see what else is there. This is kind of unsettling. Oh, that's... Woo! Oh, hell, that's fucking awesome. Get back, Chile. Get back. Leave my fucking handbag alone, Chile. Want some? Ah, that's awesome. I love this. Thank you so much for getting this back for me, Stephen. That's absolutely amazing. Good Lord. Good Lord. And I know a lot of people who are newer to the channel have never seen this madness before. But this was a regular occurrence back before this was deleted. And King Potato, I think, is the way to end the stream. The Lord among Spuds, the king himself. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. It really, really was. I had an absolute ball tonight. I'm pretty tired. I'm still quite unwell, so I am going to get a good bit of sleep here now in a while. But that's the plan anyway. I mean, I got about 3 glasses of whiskeys that says I definitely will. What do you call a yam with a broom? A sweet potato. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Paul. Either too much whiskey or not enough. One or the other. What's this? Oh, God. My nickname in primary school was Mushroom Head. Because I had a haircut called a step. And thank you, Mom. And it did look like a mushroom. I looked like a cut penis, basically, is what I looked like. So thanks again for that, ma'am. Much obliged. It could be a magic mushroom. Nope, that's just me. Oh yeah, I remember this one. It was real trippy. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm so happy that I have this back. I can't tell you how awesome this is. All right, give me some ideas. Tell me some stuff to type in here and I'll look it up. See what I can be. What does the potato say on a sunny morning? What a mashing day. Oh, God. Right or left bollock? I like it. For me, I can go right, left, or center bollock. I've 3 to choose from. Let me see here now. Trying to find some more fucking cool ones, but see, before the app was actually deleted, there was like a list of really cool ones that you could try out. But now you actually have to search for very specific ones. Apparently I can have freckles with this one. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Need to figure out what kind of disguise I'm going to wear. This is me done up as JL Warren. I could go as Batman. So you'll never see me coming. I could go as somebody who's been kissed all over. Something that Chile definitely never has. A snail. Okay, let me try snail. There's got to be one in here. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. Oh, wow. That's horrific. Maybe this one. You look like a ginger in denial. Okay, let's try. Son of a bitch. I remember one time I was doing a live stream and I went absolutely nuts at something or somebody. I can't remember what the context of it was, but I was really pissed off at somebody and I was going fucking nuts. And then I realized that that I was still a potato while I was going apeshit at someone. It was a bad look. It was a bad look. Hey, I'm Paul. Nice one. All right, I'll do like 2 more and then I'm going to bed because I think I might be a bit delirious right now. Oh yeah, I am tired now. I am fucking tired. Hold on, let's try Vegas. There might be a Vegas one. Viva Las Vegas. Oh yeah, that's very realistic. Cultural appropriation, pretending to be Scottish. You people are us. You're, as I've said multiple times before, Scottish people are just Irish people that a few hundred years ago said, "Hey lads, I know an even rainier place." This is very legit. I like this. This is actually pretty cool one, I gotta say. Anyway. Okay, Comrade Spudsky, and then I'm out of here. Because it is getting late. Let's see. If I can find it now, like it's been so long since I've used it, it might not even exist anymore. Because it doesn't have everything that I had before, but it's got most of them. No, I don't see that one there. Oh, actually, hold on. It might be under a different category. Oh, shit. I'm going to save the ones that I know. Ah, sukabliet. Hey. Now we're talking. Yes. Yes. In Soviet Russia, potato fry you. Potato. What's the Russian word for potato again? Kartofka? Is it kartofka? How about a Vegas showgirl? Oh God. Okay. Tarvorich. Спасибо. Okay. Showgirl. Nothing for showgirl, I'm afraid. I did try. Niet. Viva Spot Vegas. I like that. Vodka. I do like vodka. It's nice. Irish vodka. Tovarich. I've heard that on a few. Excuse me. I've heard that on a few channels actually. Tovarich. Russet. I like that. Yay, Russet. Very good. Very good. Good old Spudnik. Comrade Spudnik. In the Red Square. Is nice. Scuba diver. I think scuba diver, no problem. There you go, motherfuckers. What was the other one? Somebody had another one. Oh yeah, biker. Okay. Well, that's just me without the fucking lens, but I gotta be careful here now because I don't want any club shit coming up on this thing. I always wear my helmet. Always practice safe sex. This is kind of bikery, I suppose. This one. Oh my god. It's actually not much difference. That's just me with a slightly thicker beard and sunglasses on and a headband for some reason. Excuse me. Oh yeah, no, I'm a free diver, man. Free diving. That's the way I do it. See if there's any other. All right, we've done Karen. What is I dig the beard, man. This is a quality fucking beard. Vodka. Let's see if there's a vodka. Something to do with vodka. No. Nothing to do with vodka. A judge. There's definitely a judge there. If not, I have a judge's cape and wig here anyway, so I'll rock that anytime. Oh yeah. Hold on. Always come prepared with your judge mallet. That's what I'm talking about. I find Mr. DeCastro guilty of being an asshole in this size. Let me see. Oh my god, yeah, guardsman, bearskin cap. See, I don't know what I'd even look up to find that on this. Close enough. 1776 red coat. That's about as that's a sight I never thought I'd see. Oh man, that is a sight I never thought I would see. This is so much fun. I could stay here all night doing this. I won't, but I could. Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. I won't sing the rest of that one. It's Irish Rebel song. My dog's going to ape shit again. They keep hearing something outside and I don't know what it is. That one's kind of close. That's you, babe. I don't know what's going on with them. See, a beefeater isn't... The Queen's Guard isn't actually a beefeater. Beefeaters are the guys at the Tower of London. They're slightly different. They're the yeomanry. And they wear different kind of hat altogether. It's like a top hat, kind of. Hey, shut up, dogs. God damn, you know it's me, like. Fucking hell. That's the problem. Like, my dogs are great, but when they go off on one, they just go off on one. No, nothing coming up for that either. Okay, anyway. Why are they called beefeaters? There's two theories for that I'm aware of. I'm not sure which one's true. Either because they do feed the ravens at the Tower of London beef all the time. The other thing is that in those days, people were literally paid in, beef, grain, and beer. So I think that's why. I'm not 100% sure, but that was my understanding. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and go to bed because the dog's going ape shit. Chloe's still sick, so I got to go check on her. And yeah, we'll catch you all. I won't be streaming the same time tomorrow night. I might stream a little bit later. I've got something that I got to do tomorrow night. So it'll be every second Wednesday I won't be streaming. That starts tomorrow that I won't be streaming. But I might stream after. So it won't be a set time or anything like that. But anyway, we'll catch you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll catch you at some stage tomorrow. I might be on during the day as well. Who knows? But thank you all so much. Have a good one. Sláinte. Good night. We'll see you when we get to Vegas.